Welcome to the party. Colorful weave and your makeup is beating. That's how you act, just like a Barbie. Baby, welcome to the party.
Welcome to my channel, bitch. How you doing? Rude. Okay, y'all just gonna have to deal with that. Welcome to my channel, y'all. Or welcome back, shall I say welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Or welcome back. Anyway, I am your girl, Makeup Shay. Of course, welcome to the Shady Gang crew. That's only if you're subscribed. If y'all not subscribed, y'all ain't part of no Shady Gang crew. Anyway, if y'all are, hey boo, hey, I see you. What's up? What it do, boo? If this is your first time liking, commenting, sharing anything on my video, in today's video is this look here. And I have already tried to film it once before, and my eyes went to watering, my nose went to running. It was just not a hot look. So I was not gonna give that to y'all, but I did share it on my Facebook and everybody seemed to like it and wanted me to film it. So here you go with a little upgrade because I didn't have the whole pink line. Anyway, it's a lot, but today I am doing this look here with a new palette, and I am also letting you guys know it's pretty much a story time, not a story time, it's a get ready, chit chat, get ready with me. So letting y'all know where I've been, what's been going on, what's been happening, even though it's not important now because we already back. So, but I just wanted you guys to know what was going on in case I do disappear again. So y'all, this look slayed. This look slayed. This look slayed. Sucky. Anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to see some more, make sure you tap that notification bell down below. This is my left hand, this is my right hand. Down below in the box next to the subscribe box, it has a bell. Make sure you tap all and you will be notified every time I upload a video. Anyway, stay tuned because you do not want to miss what I have coming up next. So yeah, that is it. That is all. I love you guys. Peace out. Okay, so first we are going to start off with this side, since this side is already done. I cleaned the top of my brows, and for that I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Tan 160. It looks like this. And this, you guys, dries down pretty freaking fast. So make sure you work fast so you'll be able to move it around and pat it in place. So I'm just going to use this to clean the bottom of my brow, you guys. So I thought that I would start this video off with saying thank you to you guys for those who have been sticking around with me for a while. I'm sorry if my mirror gets in the way. I'm trying to find a nicer mirror that I can see without it being in the way, but I haven't found one yet. And I actually want one that has lights. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to thank you guys for supporting me, being here with me, even though I had my little rough patches and rough days where I was like deep down in my depression. So I haven't been filming as I normally would be filming, and I think this started back in April when I was admitted to the hospital because I was having trouble breathing. And y'all, I thought I had corona. Like, I thought it was the end for me, but it wound up being something called hypokalemia, which is low blood potassium, and it was like extremely low to the point where I had a heart attack. Well, it was a mini heart attack. They said it wasn't a major one. Like, my blood pressure was 160 over something, and usually my blood pressure is very, very low. It's like in the 90s. So I had to do heart tests while I was running on the treadmill. What's it called? Stress tests, where they had to see if it was my heart, my lungs, and all that stuff, what was going on. They gave me potassium. I had to go to the hospital twice that week. I went to the hospital twice because I could not breathe, y'all. My arms was feeling numb and all of that. So after that, I was just like, something about got to give. So I went back to my therapist and I started talking to her again, because after that the whole coronavirus was happening still, and I had a lot of family members that was in New York, where the epicenter of the virus was spreading pretty rapidly. I had a lot of family members who was getting sick with coronavirus. I had a lot of family members who died from coronavirus. Like, I had 2 uncles that died. I had a cousin that died from corona. I had cousins and aunts that was sick with corona, but they lived, thank God. So y'all just imagine all of that with a girl who already has anxiety, with a girl who already had depression. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Actually, she has cancer all over her body. So I was dealing with all of that, you guys, and I did not, like, YouTube was the furthest thing from my mind. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. YouTube was the last thing that I was thinking about, because of all the stuff that was going on with my family, with myself. And then what else happened? We moved in May. We moved somewhere else in Virginia. I'm not gonna say where. Y'all don't need to worry about that. But we moved back to somewhere else in Virginia, another city in Virginia. So that itself was kind of stressful, because I had to do all the packing and stuff actually after I got out the hospital. So we had to hurry up and pack and go. So now I am better, y'all. As y'all can see, we have vlogs up. If y'all are liking the vlogs, let me know. If y'all want it on my separate channel, my vlogging channel, which is actually what the vlog's supposed to be on, but I can't remember my password. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up this brow. Enough talking until we get to the next step. And Miss Linda, I know you said you wanted to see me do the swatches of the Watch Me Sparkle palette. I'm going to do that in my next video. I just wanted to get this look out, because I said in my last video, I don't know if you guys saw it, that I was going to do a cow inspired look. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. A cow inspired look. Okay. Okay, so I'm using the Milani, the same concealer, but this one is in the shade Pure Ivy 100, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, and then we are going to put it all on our lid. So you see how I put it all outside and inside? I just want it on the lid itself, because then when it's time to blend the concealer, the under eye concealer, it kind of matches with it and it doesn't look all cray cray. So yeah. But how are you guys doing? Let me know down below how y'all day, how y'all week is going. I don't know what date it is. I don't know. I still know that it's in, is it September? I don't know. But let me know how y'all are doing, y'all. How are y'all doing with this virtual schooling thing? You hear me? This virtual schooling. Y'all, it's a hot mess. It is the hot mess. And I know some schools is putting their kids in school, like actually in school, physically in the school. And of course they gotta wear masks. And I'm like, everybody not doing it. Like, even if they want to, they rather have their kids in virtual learning at home, because they feel like it's safer, which I can concur, because my kids are at home. They don't have the option of doing 2 days or 3 days, where you go in 3 days out of the week and do classwork and socialize and all that stuff, which I think that's why all these kids, they gonna be not socialized, because y'all, they're gonna be unsocialized kids. My kids are already unsocialized. So this is the first time I'm actually doing a chit chat get ready with me, you guys. If y'all are liking it, let me know. I can continue to keep doing more. I just want to make sure I go with a topic instead of just going all over the place. So this one was just an update on my life, what's been going on, where I've been, where the video's at, you know. So yeah. So I told you guys about the hospital and the coronavirus and all that stuff. Now I'm going to tell y'all about this depression, because I have been diagnosed with bipolar depression. So sometimes it doesn't even have a reason. I don't even have a reason sometimes of why I be depressed. I would just be depressed, and it would take like months, sometimes weeks, to go away, and it'll just happen out of nowhere. I will have no interest in doing things like the YouTube. I was just like, I thought it was laziness, but I was depressed, y'all, and I could not figure out why. And I could stream it to genetics, because my biological mom was depressed. My dad was depressed. So I can stream it to genetics, but then I can also stream it to other things that's happened in my life growing up as a child, growing up as a teenager, college, the military, the list could go on. But yeah, I was diagnosed with bipolar depression, agoraphobia, where I'm scared to go outside, because I'm scared to go outside, y'all. Even if I do go outside, I have to go with somebody. I cannot go by myself. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm on medication. I'm not crazy. I'm on medication. It helps stables me and balances me out. It gives me energy and all of that good jazz. So today's palette that we are going to work out of is one of the Ccolor Cosmetic palettes, and y'all, this one is cute as hell. Okay, so this one is the Unisex palette. This is the Unisex 2. Who this remind y'all of? I'm just gonna show y'all the palette. This is the palette, and these are, it comes with a mirror, and these are the colors. So y'all can look at that. Y'all tell me. All right, so we are going into just 4 shades out of this palette. We are going into this pink one. We are going into this, I thought it was a plenty purple, but it's actually like a deep brown. We are going into this beigey tannish looking color, and then we are also at 6. We're going into these 2 shimmers right here, mixing them together for our lid shade. So that is all the colors that I'm going to use. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what's been going on with y'all. How's y'all life been going? Jobs if y'all are working. How is home life if y'all at home? Virtual learning. Let me know the tea, sis. Let me know the tea. So we're just going to pack this on our outer corner and lightly drag it into the front inner tear duct area. And this is pigmented. Look, y'all. Of course, tap the access off so you don't get fallout. I know my twin had asked me on one of my videos, how do I do my makeup before I do my eyeshadow? This is one of the ways. I just use less products and tap off the access a lot. What the heck? Tap off the access a lot. And y'all, if my face looks ashy, dry, that is the primer that I'm using, which is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. And y'all, it is like a dupe to the Becca Ever Matte and Poreless. So if y'all have not tried it, try it, sis. So yeah, so I'm just packing this all on, all to the inside of my tear duct, and I'm just taking whatever's left over. I'm not getting any more extra product for the front area, because I want it to be like really light, and I just want it to be darker and brighter on the outer corner. So I would just take a little bit. I just dabbed in it twice, and then start from the outer corner and work my way in from dark to light. So yeah, I'm just blending out the edges of this pink with the same brush, just with whatever is left over on the brush. I'm going to blend that out with it. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask me, just let me know. Y'all can put it in the comment box. I can do a Q&A, get ready with me, so y'all can learn a little bit more about me. Like, I want my channel to be a little bit more interactive. I love you guys, definitely love you guys, but I would love some more interaction from you guys, because I know I don't get enough views. I don't get views, okay? Let's be honest, just don't get views. But the views that I do get, I would like for everybody to want to come back, you know, and want to comment and want to be interactive. Tell me what you like, tell me what you want, sis. Like, come on, come through with the through. That made no sense, but it's whatever. Okay, so we got that nice and blended out. edges nice and blended out. So then after that, I'm going into that beige shade, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to blend that on top of the pink, the edges actually, and I'm going to soften it up even more. This new coffee drink from Starbucks. Delish. Okay. Yeah. And I'm using another 506 one, but this one is like 4 different 506 brushes that I use. This is the drink that I'm talking about. And this is in the flavor vanilla. So freaking good. But yeah, I'm going into that brownie color, and I'm going to put this in my crease and blend it up just a little bit into the pink. So when we cut the crease, all the colors can be seen, honey. And y'all, I am starting to do my nails. They're not done right now because I was waiting for stuff to come in. They're in. So I will be having my nails did now. If y'all don't know, I started my YouTube channel doing nails. It wasn't originally makeup. It was doing nails, learning how to do nails, doing my own nails, blah, 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 all that good stuff. It was my nail journey. So if y'all want, I do have a playlist that is down below. I think it has all my nail journey videos up there. So if y'all are interested, it might be up in the cards as well. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way because every time I do this, I always freak it up. Okay, so up here in the cards, this is my left hand. Up here in the cards, this is my right hand. Subscribe down below, tap the bell, my right hand. Subscribe down below, tap the bell, my left hand. That way I know, because I'll be bugging up. But anyway, we are going to blend this brown color into the crease lightly, because it is like it's like a black. So you want to be light-handed with this. You don't want to pick up too much, and you just want to work it in. Work the middle, work the middle. Change the brush now. Alright, so for the sake of the video, we are just going to fast forward this part, and yeah, we'll be on the next step where I will tell you what I'll be doing next.
There's places I could take you, lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Body like a bass drop. Gon' give it to you, baby, don't stop. A body like a drum. Body on top. Boy, take it like a hold up. Gon' give it to me, baby, don't stop. A body like a drum. Body create the world in the womb I am.
And some cotton Q-tips, and I'm going to clean out where I want my cut crease to be. This will allow for the base that we do have not to get all muddy and mixed up with the pigment from the eyeshadow, so you have a clean base canvas to start with. So I'm going to fast forward this part for the sake of time of the video. You know the spiel, the whole thing. So I'm going to speed up this part, and then I will come back and explain what I'm going to do next. So stay tuned.
Make her have pills, make
P. Louise base. This is in the shade, the Blank Canvas one from the Acid Rain collection. And I also used the Basics one. This is in the shade Winter Rose, and it is a nice little pinky one. So I mixed it too because I like how thick it is and it dries down just as it is. So we are going to use this to cut our crease so y'all can watch, because I'm gonna be quiet. I just tried it myself. I didn't really learn it from anybody. Is to use a liner brush to get that line nice and sharp. Cause we want our cut crease to look sharp. I'm just gonna take this liner brush and clean it up. You can't hide it. It happens to the best of us, even on our best days. So don't feel like you're ever alone, because you're not. Don't be afraid to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, it'll just make it worse. So if you have a best friend that you can confide in, talk to about things, do that, because that's what my twin was for. Besides my therapist, that's what my twin was for. I told her everything, how I was depressed, how I couldn't do videos, I was about to quit YouTube. Like, it was deep, y'all. Like, it was that deep. Like, I was thinking about quitting YouTube altogether. So I talked to my twin and other people who also went through the same things that I went through. I was in group therapy, I was in all of that. So don't feel ashamed if you are going through depression. Don't feel ashamed if you are depressed. Don't feel ashamed that you can't get out of bed, because everybody has those days at least once in their lifetime. You are not alone, okay? You're not alone. Just make sure you find some help or find somebody that you can confide in and talk to. So I just wanted to let that be known. Don't be ashamed, because in the African American community, people do tend to think that if they see a therapist, it makes them weak. No, it does not. If anything, it makes you stronger, because you realize that you need help before it is that bad that you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, like self-harm and medication, and drugs and alcohol. So just make sure you talk to somebody before it gets to those points, so you can get yourself some help. So yeah, I just wanted to say that right quick. Let me set this in place. With this, I'm going to use the two shimmer shades out of the palette. So it is this one right here and this one. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that it does not have names, and I'm just gonna put this on my lid while it's still a little bit tacky. I was gonna do a matte, but then I was like, it's already matte anyway. You could barely see what is on the lid, but yeah.
Heading on the way, don't you know I'm up? So if you wanna wake up, this place is a
I suggest you get either any liner you want for this part, but for the cow print you're gonna need a felt tip liner. The one that I recommend is from Black Radiance. This is their waterproof liquid liner in as letters and numbers. I'm not even gonna go through all of that. It's black, so any black liner will do just fine. So I'm going to put up an angled liner all the way to the top. So starting from the tear duct area, and blend it a little bit into the dark brown color that we applied, and then I'm just going to fill it in with the rest. Felt tip liner because it's much easier to guide where you want the liquid liner to go without moving. The only thing, the con, is the bleeding through. So if you place it down, it kind of like spreads out. So I would just work really slow and use a little bit of product at first. Just map out where you want it to go and then fill it in when you're ready to. So I'm going to go and start with the inner tear duct, and I'm just going to place a dot right here. And just stamp it in place. Perfect. Anyway, so then I go to the top. I do the same thing. Dot. Is from Cosmetics. This is their electric gold liner. They had this wild collection on the first hit, and they had like a whole summer vibe collection of neon stuff. They had the eyeshadow palettes, which I have all 4 colors. I have all 4 colors. No, I only had 2 colors of the liners, and I think that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up on top of where we have that black liner. Don't worry if you mess up, you can always go back and clean it up with the black liner again. And I'm sorry if I'm out of frame, you guys. Okay, now let's do this a little bit more. And then we are going to do it on the top of the cut crease area. Don't you know I'm up, so up, 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 so up, 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 up. to use my mascara first. Nope, I'm gonna get my lashes ready. So these lashes are Just Slay Minx. This is in the style Kelly. It looks like this. Isn't it cute? And all her information is in the back. So if y'all want, take a snapshot or whatever. But I'm pretty sure I probably have it down below. Yeah, these are in the style Kelly. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put glue on my liner in my eyelash area and glue on the lash band. Wait a little bit, and then we are going to apply the lashes, you guys. So we can slay this face today.
Create the world and know whom I am. Make her have the pills, make her have the man. I am all the greatest, the great I am. The lion and the lamb, lion and lamb. If you wanna wake up, there's places I could take you. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Body like a bass drop. Gon' give it to you, baby, don't stop. I body like a drum. Body on top. Boy, take it like a hold up. Gon' give it to me, baby, don't stop. I body like a drum. Body gotta let you say it, 'cause I back it up. So appreciate I could back it up. Heading on the way, don't you know I'm up? So up, so up. If you wanna wake up, there's places I could take you. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Body like a bass.
I'm going to switch that up with Suede Mocha. So I'm gonna put Ebony Brown in the the back area. Because it's a little bit deeper in tone. Don't want to use too much. And then I'm going to put Suede Mocha on the front area. Like, y'all, I've been through this one. I need to get another one because I'm at pan. So put this right here. Actually, I need to put this on the back of my hand because it's like it done melted and everything. Look, a hot ass mess. All right, so I'm just gonna use this. Nope, I need a denser brush. This brush right here. I'm gonna use this brush from, I don't even know, my twin gave it to me. And then I'm going to put it in the front area and blend it up.
Gon' give it to you, baby, don't stop. I body on top. Boy, take it like a hold up. Gon' give it to me, baby, don't stop. A body like a drum. I create the world in the womb I am. Make her have the pills, make her have the man. I am of the greatest, the great I am. The lion and the lamb, lion and lamb. If you wanna wake up, there's places I could take ya. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Boom, bop, body like a bass drop. Gon' give it to you, baby, don't stop. A body like a drum.
I'm gonna go over the products I use for my face, the makeup, not the eyes, because the eyes is everything was shown and talked about and all that stuff. Okay, so for my foundation, for my primer, I use the Neutrogena rice protein priming serum thingy majiggy. Yeah, I use that. I think I showed it in the video, but I'm not sure. I'm just letting you know. I also use the NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop One Stop Concealer Primer, and it was a dupe to me personally. To me, it is a dupe for the give it to me Becca Ever Matte and Poreless Primer. Love that shit. Anyway, so for my foundation, I use the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition All Day Shine Free Foundation. This is in the shade Deep Neutral 1 FS405 for my foundation. For my under eye concealer and stuff like that, I use the Milani, the same thing I use for underneath my and the top of my brows. I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 160 Warm Tan. And I also use, what else? Let me see what's after that. Contour, I use my Black Opal foundation sticks. These are both, not both, these are in the shade Ebony Brown and Suede Mocha. I'm running out of Suede Mocha, so I used the Ebony Brown on the end part, the bottom part. And then for the top part, for bronzing effect, I used the Suede Mocha. For my all over setting powder, I use the CoverGirl. This is old, but I'm trying to hit pan. This is the CoverGirl Queen Collection setting matte pressed powder in Q14 golden medium for my foundation areas. For my under eye concealer powder and set in all the other places, I use the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. This is in the shade 159 Toffee. It looks like this. And I use that for my under eye area, my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead. And for my contour bronzing effect, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Finish Powder, Pressed Powder. This is in the shade Cocoa, I believe. I'm not sure what the shade is, but I love this. I hit pan. I'm trying to find some more, but they're all stocked out. So that is what I use for my contour bronzing thing. For my blush, I use the e.l.f. blush palette. This is the medium to dark. The dark one. And I just used this color right here. Yeah! No. Right here. No! And I use that for my blush. For my highlight, I just use this Natasha Denona. This is the Bloom Blush and Glow palette. And I use this shade right here. If it'll show you. I use that shade right there. And I mixed it with the other shade right next to it. And that one, I don't think they have names. Yep, Glow Extreme, and that's it. And wait, Duo Glow. So I use that for my highlights. For my lips, I use the Appeal lip pencil. Is it a lip pencil? I use the Appeal gel liner. It don't say if it's a lip or whatever pencil. And this is in the shade deep taupe for lining my lips. And for my lips, y'all, oh my god, this was a freaking nightmare trying to get a nice pinky pink. But I started off with the where are you, Ccolor Cosmetics. This is their Hydra Matte in Aphrodite. On top of that, I used the, where are you, sweetheart? Not you, your sister. Where your sister at? Is this your sister? No. I need to get better organized. But I'm trying to find it so I could tell y'all. Is this it? No. Is it? No. Where your sister at, man? Is it on the table? Is it in the bag? No. Alright, you in here somewhere. But I will have the lip product down below. It's from Doja Cyan Cosmetics. I don't know the name of it because I can't find it, but I would have it down below. This her sister or her cousin and now. That's that color, but it's a pink one. So as soon as I find it, I will have it listed down below. I need some liquid lipsticks. Is what I need. That's what I need. I can't find it. But, and then on top of that, I just used the Wet n Wild's Color Icon Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Aquarius. And it's like a pinky with some shimmer to it, golden shimmer to it. So that is pretty much it. That wraps up everything on the face. I love y'all.